Welcome to the landscaping series. With the arrival of spring a few days ago today, we will be taking all the plows and sanders off the trucks. We'll be heading over to the shop in our 2016 Chevy 1500. We have quite a lot of plows to take off the trucks and put away, along with a cat backhoe and bobcat skid steer. We will also have to pick up the backhoe from the commercial parking lot. We've had it at the entire winter season. This is always a lot of fun here for switching seasons, getting ready for the very busy work days here for us. We do have a lot of projects ready to go lined up over the next few months, but today we really got to get the shop all ready. Throughout the entire winter, I got all of the mowers and everything ready to go, oil changes, new blades, but today we need to make this switch over, and actually I want to do the oil change on the backhoe and also on the bobcat just because we've been running those all winter, and this winter we got a lot of snow. So I think the first thing I really want to do is take the salter off of the ram. That way we get that out of the way, and we have to do a lot of moving around because all these trucks here need to get the plows taken off. Now, one big benefit to running all fishers is that they're all kind of universal. One fisher could go on any truck, which is a lot better than having different brands per different vehicle. So let's hop here in the comments and let's see if we could kind of position it a little bit better here to kind of have the least amount of movement, because this is always a very tricky task here. Now, I did wash out the salter yesterday. I took it by, washed that out, so it's all ready to go, and I did just check everything there. So let's see what we can do. This is a bit tricky, but we'll be taking the paddle fork, lifting it up and off, and putting it on this stack over here. And I did do a little bit more rearranging in here, which is good. And let's hop here in the Kubota. I really want to use a big skid steer for this because this is a pretty heavy salter, and we do not want to damage it. And now, I have done this video a few times in the past, but I'm trying to be as realistic as possible, doing different things as well to kind of see how you guys like it. Let's see if we get this. This is always a tricky thing to kind of get lined up with. Looks like we're doing a little bit better, and we should be able to lift it up. Perfect. We're on the edge, but I think that, oh yeah, we got it. Awesome. Now, with positioning it the way we did, it makes it a lot easier. You just kind of drive backwards and then forwards to the angle a little bit, and that should be pretty much good. This will be where it sits until we kind of move shops or find a new location. And perfect. So there we go. We got that done. Let's kind of leave the, I actually want to disconnect the paddle fork. And up next, I think we'll get started on the trucks. Now, we will actually be using the bobcat skid steer to kind of bring them to the back corner area. It's just so tight to do, but I definitely want all the trucks to be detached. That way it gives us a little bit more room and a little bit more efficient. Within the next few weeks, we will be moving to a brand new shop. I cannot wait for it, along with a new map as well, the map that I have been building. So if anyone has any cool name ideas for it, drop it down below. Now, within the last few days, we did buy this 2020 F250 work truck, and I did kind of change the location of the plow mount. I lowered it, moved it a little bit closer, and I think that this is a bit more realistic kind of setup for the truck plow-wise. Now, to get the cat backhoe, we do actually have to kind of go over there with our gooseneck, and I actually will be taking this. I really want to see how this Ford does towing the cat backhoe, because that is pretty heavy as well, and I really just want to kind of see this work hard. And if it works, we might end up selling that Ram, possibly. That is a pretty expensive 5500 we have. This truck, I will be doing some changes to it as well. I will be kind of readjusting the wheels, having them kind of flush with the body, and probably a 1 to 2 inch lift kit as well. I think that would look nice. Now for the 04 dump truck, I have already taken the salter off since I did have to kind of haul a little bit of material for a few clients, but spring is here, which is awesome. Hopefully we have a busy season like it's turning out to be, and that's always the goal. Right there seems to be good. Now I do prefer the Fisher blades. They're just so simple and they're just kind of so straightforward, and also having just a straight blade means less things can break hydraulic wise and everything like that. So let's hop here in the Bobcats. I really want to use the wheeled skid loader for the pavement just so we don't kind of tear up and damage our tracked skid loaders. Now when we do move to the new shop, we will be making some changes, a lot less trucks and equipment to make it as realistic as possible. Now the two loader plows we will put up against the wall here, that because they're so compact, but the other ones we will be putting in the back corner area. They should all fit, which is a good thing, and we'll pick them up. Perfect. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day so far. Let me know how it is down below. My day's been so far so good. It's been a bit busy, but I'm definitely excited to be back here with this series. This is one of my favorite series, and it's just so cool, all the different jobs, and we do have some pretty interesting ones coming up as well, and hopefully we can do some more multiplayer with this series. Really want to get into that and do more and more, maybe even some collaborations in multiplayer videos with other YouTubers. See if we go forward a little bit more. That seems to be good there. It's a tight fit, but I really do like that small area. We do have an office up top, which is great, and we do have quite a lot of work we do there. Let's make sure that's as straight as possible and continue. Now we should be able to park a few of the trucks back in here since we do have that one, and then I will definitely kind of use the skid steer for that last one as well, and we'll kind of get that drop there. So there we go, all four are in here, really kept out of the way. Now I did drop a cardboard underneath so we don't have any rust stains on the concrete. That really doesn't look good, as well as I don't want them sitting directly on the concrete. Oh yeah, we'll be able to get in here, no problem, with the skid steer. That seems to be good. It's a little tight, and not having a backup camera is tricky sometimes, but actually, let's see. We'll be using this a lot more this season. My goal is to use a lot more paid-off equipment and have a much smaller fleet, and that is what we'll be doing in a few weeks with the move to the new shop. Perfect. So let's hop here in the 2020. I can't wait to see how this does. And yeah, that gate's already open, so we're good there. Now we do have a gooseneck hitch, which is ready to go, and I really want to see just weight-wise, because the F250 can tow the big text with the backhoe, but I really just want to kind of see how it does. And if it works well, we'll probably sell that flatbed. Although I like the flatbed, we do have these trailers, and the dump truck pretty much acts as a flatbed for picking things up as well. Oh yeah, this will be pretty interesting to see. I would like to thank all of you guys for the continued support on the daily videos. I really do enjoy uploading every single day. And if you would like to keep up to date here with the channel, I do recommend you go check out the Instagram page that we have. I post every single day and some cool sneak peeks. Actually, I posted some pictures of the new map over there that you guys have not seen here on YouTube. And I definitely want to level out this trailer. Let's see if we do it really quickly. Should be a pretty simple thing. Oh yeah, perfect. And let's kind of get pulled in here and get loaded up. Now the truck is sitting a bit low, as well as it is empty because that trailer already is a few thousand pounds, but this should be able to have it sit pretty low. So we'll get it loaded up, and we do have to get this oil change. This might even need a few new tires as well. We'll have to kind of go through it when we get back to the shop. Now I want to fold the ramps, and then I will back it up a bit for weight distribution, and back it up right there. Perfect, and we'll get that lowered. Awesome. Now this is pretty realistic for companies to kind of leave equipment at the commercial lot for the season. Now the Ford is doing a pretty good job, I will have to say, for being just an F-250. It can really haul pretty well. Now I did get a lot of positive support for connecting the homeowner series to the landscaping series, where we kind of use the same house, and I think that that will be the game plan. That will be pretty interesting as well. We own a landscaping company and probably a few other small businesses to kind of go along with the series, and we have arrived. Awesome. Usually this is a lot of work in general to get everything switched over, but it was definitely needed, and let's first raise that up. One of the biggest reasons why we do have the Backhoe is for the snow plowing season. We just use it a ton, and although it is big, and we only use it maybe once every few weeks during the landscaping season, but the winter pays for itself, because this we charge quite a lot hourly for it, and we get paid really good money. So let's see, we'll have to lift up and over that plow frame there, and we'll get it dropped. Let's get that leveled out there, and perfect. Awesome, so we got that there. Let's kind of get those trucks parked up, and this backhoe I will have to service. I really do like doing these shop videos. These are quite a lot of fun, so we'll leave this here for now. I will have to take it out probably later today after I grab some lunch. Now it would be pretty cool to get a 2020 Ford Super Duty with the 8-foot bed in the regular cab. So that would be pretty cool. I think that would be possible, having the single door with the long bed. That would be awesome. Great work truck. And that would be definitely something I would add right away. So hopefully we can get some cool things like that added. And it's a bit of a tight fit here. Really would prefer to kind of back it in the other way, but sometimes you just kind of gotta do quite a lot of maneuvers, and one more will have to be done. Perfect. Now I will have to say I much prefer this Big Tex over the last triaxle. That was a little bit of a cheaper brand, but so far really do like this one, and let's get this parked up. Another advantage to having just a single door is the wheelbase and the turn radius. It's just a lot easier to maneuver the truck around. But there you guys go. You could actually see the plow mount. I moved it to, that's where they are in real life, and I decided that is kind of how I like the plow. It kind of comes down to personal opinion sometimes with lift kits and how it looks in general. But I will be hopping back here in the Silverado and heading back to the shop. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, taking everything off and getting them all ready for the season. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one and subscribe for more.